welcome back to Bottom Tier. Now with light and sound.
Yes, mostly sound.
Mostly sound. We got the audio problem ironed out because it wasn't ever really a problem. I just didn't click on something.
Yes, but we're using new software to manage our audio settings, and it's taking some adjustment. But we got a pre-flight checklist that we've kind of run through.
It's
get
true.
things smoothed out.
And I did
This
as
motherfucker.
I did as much rage grinding as I could stomach. I wish I had gone out of my way to get Stray Cat, but I didn't.
Well,
'Cause
you
I
don't have
believe
access to that yet, do you?
I think you can get it before Phantom Forest. I think it'll spawn before the forest, but I'm not sure.
I thought you couldn't get it till Zozo.
Stray Cat is not in Zozo. Stray Cat is an overworld enemy.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll shut up then.
Well, Google it.
All right.
I'm playing. It's up to you to Google.
Final Fantasy VI Stray Cat.
Because I'm relatively certain I could already have access to it.
Stray Cat appears. Where are you?
Whoa!
It's located in the Doma region.
Yep, I could have already had access to it. God damn.
Yeah, it says the rage can be acquired as soon as Gao is recruited. If Gao is equipped with a Genji glove, Catch Scratch will attack twice.
That I did not know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That's fucking wild.
That's useful information to have.
I don't think Quick works with Rage, but that would be fucking
Oh my
hilarious. He
Just hit 4 times.
he flattened someone for like 50,000 damage.
Oh, you did do some rage grinding.
I got all the ones that I could fucking find. Eventually, I got tired of doing it. But I think I got all the ones I should have access to.
Oh man, it feels good to be doing this.
I agree.
I adore Final Fantasy VI, and
It's
we're
such
really
a
kind of cruising, like at a decent clip.
I mean, those first fights didn't go great, but now we're cooking.
Better than that ROM hack you played the other day on stream.
Oh my god, that was...
A soldier's contingency.
I like the concept of it, but I was not good at it. I was not having fun. I don't know if I was in the right headspace for that.
It's possible.
I would suggest doing T Edition, but the first half of the game is very easy, but then it gets really fucking hard. If there were more resources, like on boss strategies, I would probably record that for here on YouTube eventually. But I can't always stream it. It's neat. I like T Edition as far as ROM hacks for 6 go.
I haven't given it right now. The only ROM hack for 6 I've played or am playing is the Ted Woolsey Uncensored edition.
Now, I don't mean this in a negative way. I know this is YouTube, so it could be taken that way. I don't think T Edition is for you.
It's a difficulty mod, so
It starts off pretty reasonable, but it can get fucking wild. And your party can get OP also. But like, I don't think you were there for the stream when I got to Kefka. But
no, I don't think I was.
I played for about 2.5 hours, and I couldn't just fighting Kefka. And
Did you beat him eventually?
I never won. I couldn't get him past his final big attack. And I could have gone out and grinded and done more side stuff. Like, I had options, but I was just so fucking stressed out by it, I gave up.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like I would enjoy that very much.
Nope. as someone who knows you very well, you would probably like the World of Balance. But as soon as you hit the World of Ruin and things start, non-consensually fucking you in the ass,
Oh.
it's not gonna be fun times. It's not Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, no, I think I'll take a pass on that.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think you would enjoy it. It's neat. I enjoy it because life is suffering.
You're a strange man.
Well. That's all I got.
Let's see what we've got here. We're doing some shopping in Nikia.
There's really nothing I need in Nikia except for maybe relics, a couple of tents. I'll buy a couple high potions, but they're still kind of pricey for my budget.
Yeah, we're not paper stacks yet, so.
No, we'll get there though. Especially in Pixel Remaster. Like money is no object later. Oh wait, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, you got to go to the boat, my guy.
I walked right outside. I'm too used to like playing dumb like ROM hacks and shit. Fuck it.
The randomizers have finally poisoned your mind.
Oh, there's no finally about it.
Oh man, I wish I had got a drink before we started recording.
I have a little more water.
I am filled with regret. I am but a humble man, consumed by regret.
Oh, God.
Jason was really indecisive about whether or not he wanted to leave.
I was. Well, after we record this, we'll adjourn for drinks.
Cool. Go make me some juice. I won't say what brand because we ain't sponsored by them, so.
I mean, they could if they wanted.
That's true.
We're wholesome enough to be a juice sponsor. I prefer apple juice, TBH. Apple is my far preferred juice.
I'm more of a grape guy.
Grape's pretty good.
We're talking about like just fruit juice. Like I like grape and I like cranberry. I love cranberry juice.
I'm not crazy about cranberry.
I love cranberry in just about all of its varietals. Like
Varietals.
Yeah, that's a word. That's actually the word. Yeah.
Is that the word? Instead of flavors.
Yeah. Well, flavor varietal, but yeah. It is a word.
The grocery store's fucking changed you calling fucking bourgeoisie calling over here.
Are you saying I've become a pawn of big grocery?
You have. You become the unwitting
You sack of
pawn.
fetid donkey assholes.
You become the unwilling pawn of big grocer. Hope you can live with yourself.
I'm crying. It's too early for this. It's too early for this.
Hope you can fucking live with yourself, you monster.
I don't know. After last night's stream, when that unexpected thing happened, I may have to be a pawn of big grocery.
Fair. Whew. All right, we're heading into Nurch. It's almost time to fight Kefka. Or whoop his ass. He don't stand a ghost of a chance.
I'm trying to think of what the other fucking thing they always say on that show is. The ghost of a chance they said like 9 times. I'm trying to fucking think of across like 3 episodes. I'm trying to think if there was another one. There's another line. But it's escaping me. It's not important. Something activated my trap card.
Oh. I don't think it ever caught on as like a meme or a joke. I don't think anyone paid it a second thought.
I mean, most people don't pay the Yu-Gi-Oh anime a second thought.
You know, I didn't hate GX. I think it was alright.
I never watched it, so I
It was
can't speak
Harry
to its
Potter,
quality.
but with card games.
Instead of bigotry.
Yeah, instead of anti-Semitism and turfiness. I'm going to trigger this incorrectly on purpose.
Okay. I was like, Jason, you know the pattern. You've played this game 100 times.
I want to make sure I unlock these enemies. Yeah, that was intentional.
Oh, for rages.
Mm-hmm. Now I could go through it like incorrectly and guess to hit the little marker every time. Like that's easy. It's more time consuming, but I could do it. Because with like every step you take, you have to redo the security check.
Yeah.
I like that fucking... I said it before, but I'll say it again. I like that little fucking jazzy number that you get.
I love the music of Pixel Remaster, and I love that now you'll be able to hear it in
Yeah.
video.
The smooth jazz of the Narch Mines.
Oh shit, it's the Moogle room.
Unfortunately, we cannot get Molulu's charm yet. Not until World of Ruin. Spritzer.
Do you remember?
Probably.
You may not. You may. It's up in the air. That they tried to make dressing, salad dressing, like healthier by watering it down and putting it in a spray bottle, and they called it like salad spritzers or some shit that.
I do remember that. It was really stupid.
And the way that they purported that you were to eat it in the advertisements was you're supposed to spray just a little spritz on every bite of salad. Like, what fucking planet are you? That
You know how
you
time
think that I want to do all
consuming
that
that
extra
is?
work?
Like a salad that you might take 15 minutes to eat now takes 2 hours.
I barely want to eat salad as it fucking stands. Why would I want to do all that extra work?
I actually really like salads, but I prefer my salad to have a little like meat on it, like a chicken, like a chicken Caesar. Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a like I do enjoy some salads, but I don't want to say I've gotten picky about it,
But you've gotten picky about it.
a little. I don't eat them as often as I should. I should make better choices.
I just don't like all the prep work that goes into making a salad. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't have a fucking salad shooter. All right.
That's an item in desperate need of rebranding, given the state of the nation we live in.
True, but is that better or worse than a salad tosser?
That's exactly what I was going to suggest was a salad tosser.
But
and then
I
thought about it.
Isn't that way worse?
That's enough pepperoni and mushrooms for one day. We're here to toss your salad. Might be the greatest thing ever said in an episode of Power Rangers.
That episode hurts my brain. Allies.
Speaking of which, we ended up having pizza last night. It was really good.
Oh, nice. We, as I said yesterday, had General Tso's chicken. Because I made it. We had some chicken breasts out that we needed to do something with, and I started dicing the chicken without any real clue what I was going to do with it.
Yeah.
I was like,
as one does.
I'll dice it, and then I'll fucking figure it out as I go along. I was like, wait, I still have a bottle of sauce.
Oh, as we're talking, like at time of recording, the Theater Rhythm demo has been out for a day or two now.
Yeah, I saw
day.
that. I saw you were playing it.
Yeah. Have you played it yet?
I haven't fucking had time, my guy.
I was gonna say, if you decide to play it on the Switch, play it in handheld mode. Unless you're playing it on a monitor.
I'm gonna be playing on PlayStation, I think. more than likely getting it for PlayStation.
It's not a bad choice.
Because it's better for me. It's easier for me.
Yeah, I understand that. I get that.
And I like the controller more than I like the Pro Pad.
I'm probably getting it on Switch because I want to be able to take it with me when I have to be stuck at school for hours.
What if it'll have crossplay?
You know what? I don't know. I tried
That seems like
looking
a
up.
fact worth noting.
I'm gonna Google it real quick.
Kefka don't give a shit. Mercy's for wimps. If they get in your way, kill them.
Theorem Final Bar Line does not support crossplay.
God damn it.
And also, it looks like the online only constitutes multiplayer battles. It doesn't.
Oh, I thought it would be like co-op.
Co-op has to be local.
Oh, fuck that. That's lame.
So if we want to do like a first to 5, I'll have to get it on PlayStation.
You wouldn't stand a chance anyways.
Nah, I'm awful at rhythm games.
Well, Theater Rhythm's like the only rhythm game I'm really, really good at. Which by extension would probably make me good at Guitar Man.
There's some similarities for sure.
Or that other game, that rhythm game series for the DS. Oh, I can't remember. They were like shitty Blues
Elite
Brothers.
Beat Agents?
Yeah, they were like shitty Blues Brothers ripoffs.
Yeah, Elite Beat Agents.
Yeah.
There's a rabid fan community for Elite Beat Agents on the web. It's been... Somebody made that style of gameplay into a downloadable PC game called Osu.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Osu. I've never played it, but I've seen it a lot. Alright. We ready to fucking do this?
Yeah, is it time for Kefka at Narsh already?
Hell yeah.
Unrelated note, my eyes are fucking on fire.
That doesn't sound healthy.
No, I need those for seeing, for watching all this glorious gameplay,
Alright, so
and for cracking wise.
I'm gonna bring a squad of busters.
Just a crew of beaters.
Terra I'm leaving behind because, well, I'm not going to be casting magic. Except maybe by Gao.
Yeah, which hardly qualifies.
And
Who's your
we're about to
favorite
lose her
character?
anyway, so.
Who's your favorite character in 6? I don't know if we ever talked about this.
Oh, kind of hard to say. Personality-wise or character build? Because those are two very different conversations.
Both in any particular order.
Let me get these parties set up. I think I like Locke's character growth more.
You just wish he wasn't useless?
Yeah, I wish he didn't suck. Or Shadow. I like Shadow too, even though he's got abandonment issues. I guess my favorite party member is probably Celeste. Like between like character arc and like just general usefulness, it's either her, Gao, or probably Setzer. I'm a sucker for a tragic character. Setzer's up.
You could probably guess who my favorite character is.
Yeah, it's obviously Sam.
Of course it is.
I mean, really, it's Mog, because you're a well-known breakdancer.
Jason, my legs barely work for walking, let alone breakdancing.
Oh, huh. It looks like Gal's rage spells, it didn't get picked up by Runic. I might have just gotten lucky on the timing. Let's see.
Wait, hold on. Runic can pick up rage spells?
Well, Runic absorbs spells.
Sure,
And
yeah.
normally it should pick up any spell that's cast. But it does not grab hits. Which is...
Did it in the original?
I think so. Oh, see, that time it did. That's really weird.
Oh, maybe it was just a timing thing, like you said.
Probably.
I want some breakfast food. You know what? I had a sandwich in the wee hours of the morning, and it just did not... I mean, it was a decent sandwich, but, like, I'm still hungry. Like, it's been a couple hours. But...
I had a little bit of leftovers. That's bad.
You're whooping Kafka's ass, it seems like. Those Thundaras are hitting hard. Oh no. Gao, why did Gao heal from Bioblaster? Because of the rage he has active?
I think so. Yeah, because he's undead. For the purposes of that rage. Grr, don't think you won.
But we absolutely did win. It gave us experience and everything.
Hell, well, it didn't give us XP or gold.
Oh, yeah.
But we're alive and you're retreating, so that's good enough.
Oh yeah, that's right. In 6, you don't get XP from boss fights.
Only in random. Or in certain ROM hacks.
I wonder why they decided to make that change.
That is a question I wish I had the answer to. Well, but to lose a party member, the real question is, do we stop and get Shadow? The answer, of course, is no. Fuck him. I'm not wasting my party slot on that fucking punk ass.
So are we not going to get him permanently?
Oh no, of course we will. I mean, like, right now.
Okay. Because this would be another temporary, right?
Yeah, he just leaves whenever. And then if I wanted another party member, I would either have to wait till I'm done with Zozo or walk all the way back to Narch. And let me tell you, neither of those shitty choices is on the menu.
Neither of them sound especially appealing, if I'm being completely honest.
They don't.
Now, Terra has learned the ability to transform, or is learning it.
Yep, now she has morphed and
flown
flown the
off.
coop.
Is what
She has flown the Koopa.
I had that Choose Your Own Adventure book. For those of you who don't know, there is a Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, there's a Nintendo Choose Your Own Adventure
Worlds
book
of Power.
series. Yeah, Worlds of Power.
Hell
And,
yeah, I had those.
One of them was based on Super Mario World, and it was called Flown the Koopa, and it featured Mario with a cape on the cover, and it was very good.
Oh, it was amazing.
I wish I still had that book.
Me too, kinda.
Did you have it as well?
Hell yeah, I did. Dude,
It was from a Pringles promotion.
I loved the Choose Your Own Adventure books. I found one. I don't remember where we found it. I don't know if it was at the school library or what. But it had you roll dice and had a little character sheet with it. This was in the 5th grade. Like, this shit was sick. This was cutting edge technology. You had a health pool. Like, it was awesome.
They had a book at the library of the elementary school that you and I both went to at different times.
Different times.
Yeah. It was just how to win at Nintendo games.
Oh yeah, I checked that out from the library once.
I checked it out multiple times.
Or
Just-
like tips, tricks, and strategies.
I didn't even have 3/4 of the games in that book. I just wanted to read it.
I had a couple of like random strategy guides. There was one I had. There was a game I don't know if it sounds weird that I wanted to play it, but I did. Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom.
You know what? I'm not familiar.
It was like a first person, like first person, like sort of like Might and Magic, I think, only with salad people.
Yeah, man, we talked a lot about salad in this episode.
We sure have.
No, it sounds dope. I mean, first-person RPGs are kind of cool, like Might and Magic.
I just don't know if I want to bring... I don't think I have the room to bring Gao yet.
Because you have to have Locke, don't you?
I don't have to have him yet, but if I want him to be worth a damn...
Then you need him.
Mm-hmm.
You need him getting XP.
Because he's going to be an integral part of the party for a while. We're going to get this treasure early. Ooh, thief's knife.
Is that better than the air knife?
Probably, but it also has a chance to steal on attack.
Didn't you miss a chest just now?
It's locked.
Have Mr. Treasure Hunter pick it.
Can't.
Then what fucking good is he?
At this point in the game, surprisingly little.
Man, you really... And you kind of have to use... You're right, you kind of have to use him if you want him to be worth the damn later.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're willing to do a lot of off-screen grinding.
And I'm going to have to. We'll get a chain flail. I don't remember if you can, I don't think you can runic with it, though.
Moon Ring Blade.
I'm gonna get one. I thought I might get two, just in case. Because then I can put him in the back row.
Yeah, and he can not lose damage from being in the back row.
Alright, so we're done here. Stop and heal. So now we're going to... Hell yeah. Now we're going to Kolingen. Where we tell
That's
Shadow
where the auction house is, right?
That's Jador.
No.
That's on the same continent, same region, wrong part of the map. Okay, yeah, she can't use runic right now, but that's fine.
But did it up her damage?
Yeah, I think it'll up her damage. Because I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of spell casting with her right now. It's easier to just auto fight. She's got a decent MP. I'll probably switch her to spell casting in Zozo. May as well do the cutscene while we're here.
Which cutscene is that?
The two brothers reunite.
Oh, yeah, I know the one.
Now we take advantage of this, Colton.
Of the fat discount.
Now we do. Holy water. I'm gonna need those later.
This is a secret tool that will help us later.
It is. It makes, actually, it'll make a dungeon later absolutely trivial. So the more of them I have, the better.
Just selling some unnecessary shit.
Yeah, that'll probably do. Indeed. It'd be rolling
Congratulations, Jason. You've just destabilized the economy.
Yay! Just what I always wanted. Alright, now we just gotta go to sleep. Hello again, cat. I see you've returned. For those of you who are not aware, which is all of you because this was before we started recording, the cat was being very nosy, so I put him up on the desk, and he very much wanted to be a part of the broadcast.
He did. He's a very cute cat.
Yeah, he's all right. Now he's sitting as far away as possible.
He's mad you didn't let him speak on the show.
No, he just does that. He likes to sit just out of arm's reach to make it as difficult as possible to give him attention. He still wants it.
Yeah, at least he's not like meowing at you.
No, I don't think he wandered off again. He was just sitting there for a few minutes and he just got up and I guess he figured the coast is clear and it's safe for me to continue working.
Yeah, he's keeping an eye out for you.
He should get a better job. Lazy bastard.
You don't think security guard is a fitting job for Lucky?
No. No, he's probably gonna wind up in management.
So wait a minute, you think he's inept as a security guard, but that he'd make a good manager?
I didn't say he'd make a good manager, I said he would wind up as a manager.
That's true. It is pretty rare that those two things overlap.
I am fortunate. My managers are all very competent people. They're good folks.
Wonderful.
But like in regular jobs, no. I haven't had very many good ones.
I tell you what, man, at Grocery Store Redacted, I keep getting hung out to dry a little bit. It's kind of frustrating.
It does seem that way. This is where we see the split between Edgar and Sabin.
Let's leave this place. Let's forget this crazy kingdom and live our lives how we want to.
A life of freedom, huh? The kingdom would fall into ruin.
Sabin just goes, fuck this shit, I'm out. And hops over the wall.
He just jumps into the sand like Scrooge McDuck. He hits that shit like the coin vault. And for the flip of a coin go we.
Except you're a king crab. What do you think, Jason? Would their father be proud of Edgar?
Yeah, probably. Other than him being a colossal man whore. Unless his dad was a big old man whore too, in which case, well... Yeah, no, checks all the boxes.
I wonder. It's never really discussed, but I wonder if he was.
His dad's probably a wife guy.
A wife guy?
Yeah, a guy who makes loving his wife his whole personality.
Oh. I didn't realize that was a thing.
Welcome to the internet, Colton.
That's like that one character from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, kinda. That one guy, how dare you? How very fucking dare you? He's one of the most important characters in the show.
Jason, I love how you objected to the fact that I called him that one guy, but you've yet to actually say his name. Jason's like, yeah, how dare you, that one guy. The nerve that you would refer to that wonderful character who is incredibly important to the story by that one guy. So what's his name, Jason?
I just... It was
Hughes,
Maze
isn't it?
Hughes, you idiot. I couldn't
Yeah.
stop laughing. Ooh. Hold on 1 second, I need to respond to it.
Okay. So Jason's gonna respond to an email real quick. Here we are, Colingen. Have a safe trip.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It'll take just a moment.
That's all good. Do you want me to cut this out?
No, you're fine. It won't take but a second.
Okay. Excuse me. Man,
It's
my
not going
eyes
to
are
have any
burning, I've got a
context for
cough.
anyone watching this.
Well, no, I just meant like the standing in place. I didn't know if you wanted me to cut that out.
If you feel, if the mood strikes you, if not, any big deal.
No, I don't feel like it was as long as of a pause. Now, in River City Girls 2, which has already aired at this point, the first episode, that part where you took that phone call, we're still playing, I fast-forwarded through it because I wasn't talking because I didn't want to interrupt your phone call, so I fast-forwarded through that part.
Oh, that's fine. The phone call shouldn't have been heard on the...
It wasn't, but I fast-forwarded through the, like, just to get us back to the point where we were actually saying things.
Okay. Yeah, ain't a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything here of... Well, no. Mithril shields.
Damn, that broke you.
Yeah, because I spent all that money on elixirs. Well, not elixirs, holy water. Thief knife back on. And that is...
Taking off one of your moon blades.
Because it's technically stronger.
What, the thief knife is?
No, the moonring blade. I want the thief knife on because there's a chance on hit to steal.
Yeah, like the ability mug.
Yes, like the ability mark.
Man, I could go for some Waffle House.
Oh, that does sound good.
I'm not driving that far to go to Waffle House, but like, it sounds good.
It does
It's,
sound
like
good.
on paper.
The concept of Waffle House is wonderful.
And then I'll have to eat. It's a whole thing. You have to drive there. You have to park. You have to fight the guy in the parking lot. You
That's
have to.
true.
You have to fight him, or they won't let you order. Little known fact. If you take longer than 3 rounds to KO the drunk guy in the parking lot, they don't let you eat there. And it's called the test of strength.
It is. I've been through it before. My secret is to catch them from behind and
The
then
old
declare the
Snapdragon.
challenge. Because if you concuss them first, it's typically much easier.
What's wrong with us?
Nothing. That's life, homie. It's like that out in them streets, etc.
This is where the auction house is.
Yes.
The door. I love the town music.
It's very peaceful.
Also, back to what we were talking about a few minutes ago. Theater rhythm is very good. Final bar line, it's incredible.
I assume it plays like the previous one.
Yeah. There's a tutorial that'll talk you through it. And the best part is it's skippable.
Oh, wonderful.
I played through it anyway just to get a refresher because I haven't played theater rhythm in ages. So, But yeah,
All
it's. I wish there were more. I get that it's a demo, but
Did you say it had like 30 songs in it?
it does. But like they're scattered across multiple games,
Oh,
and so it's like
oh no.
it's like they've mastered the art of the demo in that just as you're getting into a groove with a particular game soundtrack and you want to keep going, it cuts you off.
Speaking of cutting people off, I think this is where we should end the episode for today.
Oh, is it time for that already?
Yeah, I think it's time.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Give us a like, give us a comment if you enjoyed. Share it with your friends, pets, and neighbors.
Post it on your favorite auction house Reddit. Like, I don't know, I'm sure there is one. If you could find the Reddit full of liars, so Twitch.
So the whole of Reddit? Oh.
Yeah, so Twitch, Magic the Gathering Modern, probably.
Spread the love. That's all we're asking.
Yeah, spread
And we will see you next time
on Bottom Tier.